What's going on, boys? Kai here from Formula Secrets, and if you are brand new to my channel, do not forget to subscribe because I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about anabolic steroids. So today's topic, guys, what we're going to be talking about is Boldenone, or as most people know it, Equipoise, the horse steroid. So pretty much this is one of the best steroid I have ever taken, mainly because the permanent gains, guys, the permanent gains you're going to get when it comes to EQ. So you're probably asking, what is it for? What is it used for exactly? Is it for bulking? Is it for cutting? The best part about it is it's for both, guys. You guys get to use EQ for both cycles that you want to do. If you want to bulk, this will be the thing to use. If you want to cut, this will be the thing to use as well. So we're going to go over the bulking side of it first, right? So what I mainly use EQ for bulking is the fact that even though it's not as effective when it comes to making gains, like say testosterone, even tren, NPP, insulin, stuff like that, the big bonus out of EQ is one of the hardest things you have to overcome while bulking. Trying to eat 8,000 calories a day, right? It's really hard for some guys just to put in all of that calories when you're bulking. Even if you have all those adrenaline inside your system, it's just hard to eat. But when it comes to EQ, guys, imagine being able to eat all those calories without a problem. That is probably the only gear that I know of that will actually give you an appetite. Imagine being able to eat meal after meal, and not only that, you still have your appetite to eat all that stuff. At the same time, guys, you're still gonna be craving for more. So eating 8, 9, 10 meals a day would be no problem when you are on EQ. So that's one of the things that people always forget, right? Just because you're on gear doesn't mean that you're gonna blow up when it comes to making gains. You actually have to eat, guys. That's one of the biggest battles. And one of the things you could add on while you're bulking is EQ, because you have this insatiable type of appetite. You're always gonna want to eat no matter what. So which is the drawback in the next topic I'm going to be talking about, which is the cutting part of it. So yes, you could actually use EQ as a cutting agent as well. The best part about that is if you're looking to get vascular, EQ would be the best thing to use because of the permanent gains you're going to have when it comes to that stuff. Meaning that if you're shredded, right, you're not going to look as amazing when you do not have the vascularity behind it. So you can be shredded all you want, but if you don't have the vascularity running down on your abs, on your arms, on your deltoid, stuff like that, you're not gonna complete your look. You're gonna look shredded, but you're gonna feel like you're missing something, which is that vascularity that a lot of people are always going for. So when it comes to that, guys, EQ is the only thing that will give you permanent vascularity. That's right, the moment you get off of EQ, your vascularity is still gonna be there. You don't have to worry about, well, all right, after one cycle, it's gonna be completely gone. No. The best you can do EQ after 2 cycles, permanent vascularity gains. That's one of the best things you can use when it comes to that stuff. The only drawback, guys, when you are using it as a cutting agent, this is the reason why, that's why I suggest using EQ at the beginning part of your cycle. When you're, a little bit far away from your event, your photo shoot, your beach day, your competition, whatever it may be, because it's the reason why we're taking it as a bulking agent as well. When you're using it for cutting, that appetite thing is still going to be there. So you're going to want to eat everything inside. So you're going to have a really good discipline when you are on EQ, because you need the vascularity, but at the same time, you're going to want to eat everything inside. Here's the thing. If you have never used EQ before, I highly suggest you use it right now for your at least first 2 cycles, because once you have that vascularity on your look, it's never going to go away. So absolutely, I advocate using EQ for either bulking or cutting. So just make sure, guys, you know what the side effects of that. When you're bulking, it's amazing, right? You're gonna get the vascularity, at the same time you're gonna have this appetite. But when you're cutting, the only drawback about that is you're gonna look good, you're gonna shred down, you're gonna look lean, but you're gonna be starving constantly. So just make sure you know what you're getting in for. Another thing that I completely forgot to add here, one of the best part about it too, not just for bodybuilding purposes, for image purposes. If you're an endurance athlete or a performance athlete, say CrossFit, football, track, whatever it may be, MMA, grappling, all that stuff, the beauty about EQ is the fact that you are never going to get tired. It's one of those things, it's nowhere near as EPO or anything like that, right? But still, the amount of oxygen you're gonna be taking in, you are never going to gas out. Imagine rolling for 3 rounds, doing MMA for 3 rounds, striking for 3 rounds, and you do not get tired. Imagine sprinting 100 yards, 5 sets. and you do not get exhausted. Full sprint, full all-out sprint, and you still do not get tired. That's one of the big bonuses when it comes to the performance side of EQ, guys. So there's 3 different things you can get out of it. The appetite, you getting your vascularity, and the fact that at the same time, you are always going to be able to have pretty much a full gas tank. You're never going to be exhausted. Now, again, like I've said before, it's nowhere near as awesome as EPO, but this comes pretty close to it, guys. So that is the compound that we want to do today, and that's the compound I want to talk about with you today, guys. Until next time, click like, subscribe. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Kai Formula Secrets here, out.